Yes, this is Rastafari Samurai. Never leave me dry in your eye. Yep. And we got Uncle Bino here.
Bino. Yep.
Salute kings, salute kings, salute kings, salute kings.
D2E news. The audio are good?
Yeah, man. I want to know if it's good on your end. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I hear everything, man. There's a lot of news, man.
Audio is positive.
Let's start with some good news today first. Let's start bless up to grow your media. We were at the event the other Saturday night. Big success with Price the Boss. No polycast. That was great with all the artists that came out and dancers and everything. Much respect to that, you know. And we got other events coming up too. Rocky, you want to tell them what else we got coming up? On the top six. Young soldiers putting it on. Yep. And the seventh we got. Oh wait, is it the seventh? Yeah, seventh. Tony Yayo and
Yayo and Hamilton.
Connor Jackson.
Possibly, maybe we might be there for Sunday as well. I'm not sure yet, but possibly.
All right. We'll be there, and down to earth, the 7th for sure in Hamilton. Don't miss it. Get your tickets for that, right? So we got a lot of things on the table right now. Haven't done the news in a while, but right now let's talk about a series we just watched. Token from 50 Cent. I like it. I really like it.
Which one is that?
BMF.
Yeah.
What do you think about the last episodes you watched? How much episodes you watched so far?
I'm up for the world. Now you talking about the man who watches almost everything. I like the Batman. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's in season 2 right now, and I think it's episode 4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? And not to ruin it for anybody, but like it's based off of the Black Mafia family. You know what I mean?
From Detroit.
Based off of true facts, but mixed with a little fictional, so it can be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but it is entertaining, I have to admit, because I'm hooked to it. You know what I mean?
And it's why we get kind of connected to it, because it's two brothers still.
Yeah.
Even though they're doing some negative shit.
Running an empire, all like, this is the beginning days. It's showing the beginning days up to like the recent times. But it's showing the beginning days how they started off.
Early 90s.
And the early.
No, 80s.
It was the 80s first, and then after.
Ooh, you mean like the late 80s?
Yes.
Early 80s. Early 80s.
Kids, they were put on to the game. They haven't stopped since. It's been in their blood. You know,
it's in Detroit. From Detroit.
And the thing is, the ironic part, you don't know which brother is really hot-tempered, because both of them are hot-tempered, if you really think
Makes
about
sense.
it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they're both hot-tempered, right? Yeah.
What do you think about this? What do you think about the success of it so far? 50 is good, man. 50 is very creative and
genius. He's a genius because on the real, he took time to study the thing, because he got into the rap game first. But the rap game, I'm gonna let it be known. Nowadays, you gotta treat your videos like a movie. You know what I mean? So like with him, he did that with some of his videos back in the day, treating it like a story and shit, right? You know what I mean? So like he was already accumulated with that. So from there, his creativity escalated. You know what I mean? He went into the underground movies, Hollywood, and all of that. Sylvester Stallone and things like that, right? And then from there on, he learned. He learned a lot more. Got his contacts and stuff like that and everything. Developed up Power. It was Power first before BMF. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Power escalated to Power Book 2. Power Book 3 and Power Book 4, and then after BMF, and during that time he was filming them all, and he had another series called Life. You get what I mean? Yeah. So this guy's been a TV mogul now, besides a rap mogul.
Bino, I know you like 50 Cent. What's your take on 50 Cent? Like your experience with his music?
All right. I believe his music was great before he did that big album, Get Rich or Die Trying. But I love his entrepreneur vibe. I was kind of campaigning. Let me segue to something with 50. I'm kind of still I'm Mr. 50 Cent. Listen, I think you should direct the next Spider-Man versus Deadpool movie.
That's different. Did they ever battle?
Like you behind the director's chair and production still fitted by the Marvel camp? Yeah.
Why not?
I think.
Well, he is an affiliate. He's affiliated good with Lionsgate.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? So Lionsgate to me is good enough for me. You know what I mean?
Brother, I'm just saying, I was vouted to be about 50 Cent to direct Black Adam 2. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm commissioning these type of movements, trying to put that energy out there.
It would be nice, but the reality is
you never know. You never know. You never know.
If Marvel fans want to happen, it will happen.
But okay, RZA, you don't think RZA's gonna do that?
RZA's a little different, but I'm saying right now with 50 right now, he is concentrated on his Power Universe, his BMF,
the BMF thing,
and not only that, there's one more thing that you don't know. The next Expendables, he's supposed to be in that too. So like this guy's not done with the movies. You know what I mean? So like this guy is very, very busy. And when he actually goes on like an actual tour, to him that's vacation time for him. You get what I mean? It's not work.
But he said that from the beginning of his career when he he kind of said that when he got signed to Slim. He said they described him that he will be doing movies too. When I read an article somewhere, I don't remember, but that besides his music, he plans to get into the movies, like as an actor. But he waited; he didn't rush to get in doing acting like some other people. Much respect to the rest. Yeah, but yo, we're gonna go on though to some next news, man. He is the boss, man. He is the boss. And he made artists big. He helped. Bring back artists and like keep them in the spotlight too.
So
got them back into work.
So King Man then.
I bless up 50 for that.
King Man. We're all in agreement that black man, that melanated man, is doing good things.
Yeah.
Check this out. Cool. It took a negative, more of a negative, because, let's get real here. Back in the day, 50 was portrayed more negative and all of that. And all these things. So now he turned the negative into a positive. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what? It worked and fooled you all. You know what I mean? It fooled you all. That's the way we look at it.
I'm gonna swing the energy to this now. I don't know if you know this recent story. I'm surprised people ain't talking about this breaking news too much, right? You see how the media is about the fight. Like, I'm not gonna do the narrative, but the fact, 5 black cops found guilty, I think, of murder of a young black male in Memphis officers. You heard about that? Did you hear about that?
I didn't. I saw something on that. I didn't really get to her for the word.
Did you hear about that? So this is my thing. It's wrong is wrong, right? But people are gonna say I'm digging. But I noticed I've seen this case before, but it wasn't with this type of shade. And this is the fastest I ever seen authority get what's called convicted or just. Okay, the decision was fast. The decision became fast.
Okay, well, you shouldn't be surprised because first things first, this is in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, first things first, this is America.
More fun.
Yes. Second thing, what you said. 5 officers are what?
Black.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Fired.
Hold on.
Playing cards now.
Wait, hold on a minute here. Wait. Let's get back to America and their officers and they're black. Right? You have an authority and they're black. And what did they do?
Fire them.
No. Before the fire. What did they do to cause the fire?
They basically assaulted and it resulted in the death of Tyree Nichols.
I don't want to pronounce his name properly.
Yeah. Tyree.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Now, if those officers were white, right?
Yeah.
Right? Would it go down the way it did?
They would still have their jobs.
What?
No, it wouldn't go down. It wouldn't go down the same way because
they'll have their jobs. They'll still have their jobs. They would
jobs,
still be able to afford the extra cottage, the extra boat, the 2-car garage, you know what I'm saying? The full fridge. They would still be able to afford that.
No, it's not the surprise. It's like
You sip my orange juice.
No. We know
I
that.
paid attention what you said.
I'm telling the people because some people won't understand. They'll think this is the regular if they're not like us.
It went down so fast, and that's why I had to bring up the facts. So you said this is America, and they're black officers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But the cases before wasn't broadcasted like this before. More technology. You see more of these cases with video because of technology. The one what sparked a lot of shit was like almost 30 years ago on camera.
How many times we hear officers doing things to certain peoples, right? Like who peoples we're talking about, right? And it's either the slap
we're
on the
applying
wrist.
this to the earth.
Wait, hold on.
This is being applied to the whole earth.
But it's either a slap on the wrist or if they battle it too tough, right? It's all about them pension. See? So like you get what I'm saying? But the bottom line is what I'm about to get at right here. Okay, the elephant's in the room. There's no jail time. Okay? There's no jail time. Alright? So it's either they walk away. It's either they walk away, no pension or something, or or they go, or their peoples get them out of it somehow because it depends on the degree of an officer who they are. You get what I'm saying? So and the bottom line is they're not black. Okay, that's what I try to get at right now.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I already know that.
No, I'm going back to exactly what you're saying. So fast. It wouldn't go so fast if they were black.
Wait, it would, but they would still have their jobs.
No, not what I'm trying to say is this guy said this conviction went so quick and they're officers and all of that. And wait, they're black.
Look,
right?
The guy.
There you go. What more did I gotta say?
The young man whose life is snuffed in this situation.
Yes, it's snuffed.
Is a list of lives that's been snuffed.
How much times they snuffed? Okay, and they go, well, it's going down, and the officer is suspended for a little bit, and then after they come back on on duty and all of that and everything. But these guys here now, they do this now. They get jail time, Chef.
Look, listen.
Huh? They're looking at that. That's Bino talk. Let me hear what he's saying.
If 2023 still feels like 1912. Something's wrong with the world. That's all Bino's trying to say. Like, if you're telling me that 5 officers, 2 officers, 1 officer who couldn't upper hand and bring in this person alive for a mediocre traffic stop, it had to escalate to 5 grown-ass men crushing 1 man. I feel like nothing's changed.
So hold on a minute. So all of them got them gangs.
They beat him to death.
Oh, they beat him.
They didn't beat him to death. The man died in the hospital. Like, to me right now, I hope he gets his justice somehow. with the whole situation. Not because I'm hating on my fellow black man. No, I just want to step to the reality. The reality of the situation.
Yeah, the reality is
5 grown-ass men crushed a young man.
The controversy for me is this: if they were white officers,
Oh, they'd still have their jobs.
okay,
We know
just
this.
want to hear that.
They'd still have their
All we
jobs.
want to hear.
Let's not play around with it. They may do some jail time if it came down to it. Okay, one may do some jail time, but he's not going to. You know that. Like, there's no justice, and I don't even want to preach the next part of it, because the truth is, I don't believe in casting spells like that. You know what I mean? I believe, like, yo, if you're gonna cast talks, you better walk that walk.
Time for the work.
Those are the days. This generation, boy. This generation, y'all better be watching these big governments and be careful, because they send the boy down. The boy down should have no manners. Like, the army should be with the boy down who do stupid shit like that. 5 of you guys. 5 of you guys.
And caught on camera. They had cameras on themselves.
But they didn't
Body
care.
cams.
They didn't
That's what's
care.
crazy. So
They
they must have
didn't
done
care.
it before. They must have done it before. That's why
Plenty of
I'm
times.
wondering.
Plenty of times.
Time for the work.
You know, and the man's at the station.
They
get the
beat him to
city,
death.
You know what I'm saying?
They beat him to
No,
death.
no, he said the cameras. When I said, yo, they did this before, and the man's them slipped up this time.
They beat him to death. They beat him to death. That's all I have to say. They beat him to death. You 5 pussies. In my eyes. I have some venomous things to say about you guys, but
So to keep it down to earth. So yo, I've been hearing news about streams for like local artists been like low. I heard some artists mention that on a blog.
Time for the work.
Like I believe, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because remember Toronto artists are not in a big market. Like it's just they're not marketed like right to be international. Only a few get that special golden ticket. Like I heard that in a blog. I was reading something like that in a blog.
That's why a lot of them are happy with the streams. Look, you just said it right there.
Time for the work.
That's why they have streams.
Well, why you think the streams are?
Wait. Are we talking about artist, entertainer, or like let's define that for Toronto first.
He just said to me that they're complaining the streams are
Time for the work.
The streams.
Not complaining, but they're like artists put it out there. Precious brother said that streams are low. Even his brothers are low because of like I guess what the support is like not there.
Them satisfied with the streams because that's why they were trying for the work.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? If you weren't listening, you were satisfied with they wouldn't be saying nothing about it.
Are we talking about entertainers?
You get what I mean? So to me, that's what they want. They want
Oh,
that.
we're talking about people who say they're the
On the
artists, the artists down here, like locally. Talking about-
Okay.
They relying on it.
So here's the dilemma with you local artists, right? And I'm gonna keep it real 100 because it's 2023. If y'all egos weren't so big and you were willing to give back to your organic fans in the first 3 years of them supporting you going out locally, things would be blessed
Time
for
for
you.
the work.
But because in the first 3 years you guys would love feel gassed and be gassed and have it drain your pocket so you have emotional complaints. You get it? You take on that stress, and then when it discouragement happens when you're on stage and get that first. As a Canadian, you should know getting back up on the stage is what we do. But to the Canadians who don't do it, find good management, find good representation, and keep going with your talent if you're talented, because you have an organic base.
Time for
A
the
lot of
work.
guys don't have that organic base. They have thousands of streams. You know, those streams can't come and fill a bar, fill a house party, fill a club. Those streams are on a fucking computer. You're on your phone. Yay for you. Big up to all the podcasters who give a little shout out to the rappers who are looking, artists that are looking to get their stuff out there. 'Cause where I come from, we used to be the pop people. You know what I mean? Microphone. We're selectors controlling the pot. Yay for you. Sadly but true.
But the only way you're gonna make money now is from your shows right now. Like if you're, you should be doing
Name one
shows.
thing.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you right now. We do a lot for the satisfied. It's just satisfy the streams. And what I mean by that, not doing no show, no nothing or anything. It's just, yo, my streams have to be up. They gotta be up. That's it. You get what I mean?
Big up the boss of Rooney. Big up the Rooney. To our Lord.
So yo,
People who can do it live.
you want to talk
Already.
about the Marvel Universe or DC? What's the two movies? What's the two movies you know coming out from both of them? Match them up with each other.
For Marvel, it's coming up is Ant-Man. Ant-Man, and it's introducing Kang.
But DC,
Next guy who's like the Thanos. He's the next biggest threat.
what about DC? What they
Nah, I
doing?
don't think so.
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint's gonna be killing it.
Flashpoint.
So you,
Flashpoint's gonna kill it. Flashpoint, if they're slick, they
I
better
hope they do it like the anime.
comics. Nah, yeah, that's
Almost like the
Blah,
anime.
blah,
I hope they get close to the anime movie. If
Yo.
they do it like that, then I'll go, yeah, all right.
big budget
But if
money
they
with the
don't go
anime.
down to
They,
that, I will loss off a
Alright.
straight. No, real shit, because it's supposed to be the turn of DC, you know that, right? That's why The Rock would jump in ship. Everyone jump in ship. Jason Momoa jumping ship. Who else jumping ship? Henry Cavaliers jumping ship.
Okay.
Everybody wants to jump ship to Marvel now.
So wait. Let's not jump into the jump ship part yet. Let's stick with this anime DC universe coming to the film. Coming to the film.
I love the animes of DC.
So would you say, what year would you start it? Would you start it with Green Arrow? Who would you start it with? Would you start it with the Flash from the ring? Like, remember, Flashpoint is like, I'm hoping they bring in Thomas Wayne.
Well, no, that's what's
that's what
supposed to be.
I'm saying, if they bring in Thomas Wayne with Art Curran, Dr. Fate.
Yo, that Batman, lock and load, star. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo,
This Batman is
again.
totally the opposite of the Batman we know. This Batman believes in killing and shit.
You the crime, you
You
dead.
know what I mean?
so how would you compare Marvel and DC? Those two movies to get like up against each other, versus each other. Which one do you
If
think is
I-
gonna be better?
If
First, you mean all
The-
villains, all
No. I'm talking about the movies. No.
Marvel first.
I'm talking about the movies.
Our movie
Movies.
that we're talking about, me and you, Wes,
What about
our movie that we're talking about, see? Where we bring Thomas Wayne after Flashpoint. Imagine, we haven't seen Flashpoint yet, so we're just saying,
Thomas?
we bring in Thomas Wayne, directed by 50 Cent. Hold on.
Around the table, we're gonna run things my way.
Okay. What about Marvel's next movie versus DC? Which one do you think is gonna be better?
Who would you think would be the movie Marvel that would battle us? Who would Marvel have to bring to battle us? We bring that Thomas Wayne back. 'Cause I could bring you our cast already. I already knew who I wanted to play Batman with Thomas Wayne with the mask on.
That would actually do that.
With the mask on?
Yeah,
With the mask on?
yeah,
With the mask on.
yeah.
Michael B. fucking Jordan. With the mask on. When the mask is off, no, we have a different person to play that.
So you want a black Batman?
And what
maybe-
world?
I think I might have heard of something like that. Maybe.
What?
I think there is.
With the mask on.
The son
Michael B. Jordan.
The experimental
Man,
the bat suit.
the next dude is better than him though. The dude in the black and yellow suit.
Bat wing or something.
He's like a Robin turned Batman. I knew what you're talking about. The scientist's son. He's Nightwing, the goddamn planes. That's why nobody ever remembers him. I swear them Caucasian people did that on purpose.
Holy shit.
Just gotta ride the black man sometimes.
But when it comes to Marvel,
They were bad at
series
it. And they would have to bring
in
back
Secret Invasion, that's
Spider-Man
coming up
movie
as well.
still.
And what else is coming up? Oh, the Marvels is coming up. That's with Miss Marvel.
I think Miss Marvel's gonna steal that movie.
You know what I mean? And
She's gonna kill that. The
oh yeah, and I
the
think
A-Rap,
the
right,
last Guardians of the Galaxy that's coming up. That's the last one. There's talks of
Why do you say last?
Armor Wars. That's gonna be the last movie of Don Cheadle of War Machine. But I don't know if anything else is coming up for Marvel that I know of, but that's what I know so far. You know what I mean?
Rasta. You think they're gonna get rid of Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle's done, yo. He's done with it.
All right. What about Thor? What
Thor? My man said, yo, until they don't want him no more, he's up for it.
All right.
Money.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because yo, there's hardly any of the old ones are left.
What about Vision?
Vision's done. The guy got mashed up from a long time.
Yo.
He's a past dream. You know what I'm saying?
Have
So,
either of
okay.
you watched wrestling? Any wrestling? Because it's different now.
I gave up on wrestling years ago, man. A foolishness to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wrestling was great when the 90s allowed them to be wrestlers. When the early 2000s
Got too
came,
corporate, man.
yeah,
It's got too corporate.
yeah.
Like the fun to me, to me it seems like it's just too corporate. They're not having fun anymore.
Yeah.
You know, before they used to have fun. You know what was the best belt and they retired it? The hardcore champion belt. I love that one. You know why? Because it was anytime.
Anywhere.
Anytime. As long as you
24/7.
had the referee with you,
Yup.
it was
It's on.
anytime.
But it looks like
on.
there's a resurgence. It looks like because they have a new league. Looks like there's a
As
resurgence.
always, all the has-beens have to get together again and say, yo, we still gotta do what we gotta do. The wrestling's not out of us yet.
No.
Come on now,
Yep.
listen here. It was from WCW, WCW, AEW or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then after they invented some other one now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't
It's the same
stop.
one.
They're always gonna invent another one.
Look,
You know what I mean?
what's truly going to happen is the gladiator energy is going to stay to the villainary outlook. And that's the problem with the world. Period. So, if they wonder why the younger generation rebels, it's not our fault. We keep throwing in their face that everything they do by nature is wrong.
Speaking of Fast and Furious, man, there's gonna be another one in here, Shawn. Another one. Like, give it up.
They're killing that whole franchise, man.
Honestly, let me pen the script for that next series. Let me pen the script for you guys. I'm dead serious. Let me pen a script for you guys. I'll get my family over here to come and do the freaking filming part. You know what I'm saying?
Time for the work.
So, let just saying, man. We pen that.
So yo, you hear about Drake? He signed the first lady of
Yeah.
OVO.
What's her name?
I don't really know. Man. It's a girl. She sings. Forgot her name. Honestly, it's not a rapper though.
Time for the what?
I don't think she raps. I don't know.
I have to hear that little more. From what I heard, I'm not so really impressed. I'm just being a realist. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see what he's doing. He's trying to do something, and you know, she looks alright. You know, you gotta bring up the package. You know, come on now. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. You know, you know, American Idol. Come on now.
Gonna give a feature.
They said it bold in one thing there. Look, you got the talent, but you got the look. You know.
He's gonna give a feature.
Time for the
That
what?
will make it big. Feature, probably.
Well, you don't know that's gonna happen. You have to bring her out. Come on, just like back in the day of Murder Inc. You think Ashanti's album just came out like that? She had to get on the hooks and all them thing there before the project come out. Start. What do you mean? And I hope he does the same thing. Don't be putting out no project with her yet. Don't be doing that. See everybody in the thing? Yo, they all have to get a good sitting off of her. A good hooks or something.
That's what's gonna happen.
No, because
She's
look,
gonna do hooks.
if you throw her out there, you gotta throw her out there to the wolves. Sorry, you can't be doing that. You gotta be doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Because when I saw that girl shot there, everyone, yo, you know what I mean? And then after when the thing came out, yo, I was working in one of the CD stores. Yo, the album wouldn't stop selling. Star. You know what I mean? Because they knew who Ashanti is. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, it's got to go the same way. You get what I mean? If he doesn't do the same formula, to the wolves. You get what I'm saying? To the wolves. It'll be like one of them girl them you just one hit wonder and you put them upon the fucking shelf afterwards and with dust just building up and you go, oh, I remember her. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? So trust me, you gotta stick to the formula. You don't stick to the formula, that's what's gonna happen.
I hope he doesn't do that.
Well, yo, check this out.
Time for
It
the what?
happened to a female rapper with one of the greatest with James. You ever hear about Amel anymore?
No.
No. Look, check it out. Check it out. Here's
millions and millions of dollars.
Yo, check it out. Here's the shelf.
Probably.
Here's the shelf.
That shit.
You know what I'm saying? The shelf. You know, you get what I mean? That's what happened. Put on the shelf.
Hold on, wait.
All right. Yeah, man. So that could happen. So if you don't stick to the formula,
Drive is
boom.
Drive is drive. Now let's be 400. If there's people out there who follow your career, they're gonna love you in your downs and they're gonna love you in your ups.
I said none of that. I'm just saying, as in the music industry,
There-
you have to bring them up in a certain way.
the
You just can't
music-
just say, yo, boom, just like so. And you know what I
The
mean?
music
You gotta
industry,
you
just
gotta
like the movie industry, cookie cutter.
overseas, man.
Time for
Bunch
the
of
what?
Uncle Vino tells you kids,
You want to be a
co-sign,
carbon
but
copy?
a bunch of
Put
cookie
it this way,
cutters.
you want to be a carbon copy?
That's exactly
That's
what
all I
I'm
have to say.
saying.
You know carbon copy,
Team
Shawn?
agree.
You know what a
See?
carbon copy
Team
is?
agree.
You
Team
do
agree.
the
Right,
right
Shawn?
thing.
Team
You do the
agree.
right thing.
I agree.
You take
Yo,
the
you know,
Time for
and
the
there
what?
we go. We got another copy.
you know what? That's
Whatever
what.
industry you want to apply that to, maybe except for the
Carbon
sport
copies, guy.
industry, because the sport industry they actually bet and people get
Competition. Yeah. But like as regards to for the streams, I think it's creativity. That's what the main thing is. If people are seeing that certain region, like for example Toronto, the streams are low, it's because now it's become like it's so based. Everybody sounds the same, so there's nothing.
We're talking streams, it's straight sounds.
Yeah, it's sound. It's sound. It's sound.
Straight sound.
So now because the sound sounds so all the same, it's not gonna be. Can't expect
the streams to go up. Yeah,
to
exactly.
go up because it's sounding the same. People are getting used to it and tired of it.
The folks for a while, you know. They don't want to hear it.
Streams will help. Will help for you getting known. But once you're kind of known now, what do you do with it? What do you do? You just gonna rely upon the streams again?
No, because you're not making
Well,
that
that's what I want to know. That's why I said from the earlier to you when you said that people said, "Oh, the streams are not up enough." So that means said to me like you're relying on the streams, right? Okay, then. So that's how I'm saying. So once you're known from the streams, right? What do you do with it? You're just gonna rely upon it, or are you gonna keep up doing something else, like to get relevant? That now you're known.
If you don't get depressed because of the
Well, I guess that's why some people are afraid to go and perform, because they rely upon the streams. Yo, I'm satisfied with that. I'm known, right? I'm gonna do my videos and the streams, but I'm not gonna do one blood clot not one blood clot performance, guy. Come on, guy. You're known now.
I'm sorry for
Come
being such a
on.
disturbance
Come
to the
on.
show.
Come on.
My bad. But I am loving my time here. Like, this is D's. Great
good, man.
conversation. Thank
Good,
you.
man. Down to earth. Yeah, man. I'm just saying that another thing before, like one more subject before we go out, like we should honor our legends. Why, how we're gonna get respect from everywhere else and we don't honor our foundation? It's like a resume. It's a resume. It's a resume.
You touched something right there.
No, but I'm saying before we go,
Me.
if people know our history, we get more respected.
Go on.
Toronto's going off of a 5 to 10 years
Yeah.
of its history. It's not going back to like 30 something years.
Talking about 10 years. Longer than 10. You're
Biggie
talking about,
Smalls
guys?
performed here.
Longer than 10 years. Culture, you go on.
You're not hearing me. We know that, but I'm saying they're only promoting.
The rest of the world
pages
don't know that.
are
Yeah, I hear
promoting
you.
10 years of history of Toronto's so-called urban hip hop.
Being more on the map with being known.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not necessarily talking about that. I said the info that's coming out from here is based off of 10 years of the Toronto scene to the most of all the, like, what's going on now, like, to the media. You get what I mean? They're not going back to Maestro Fresh West. Bless up to Maestro. I'm just dating back to that. You get what I mean? He's known as an actor now, for example. He's known as an actor.
Right now, I've been asking this question a long time. I come to a conclusion. There's a lot of high school dropouts. You know why? You know why I say that? Because when we say, yo, you guys don't, you've been to school, right? Right, yeah. So, you learn things what you didn't want to learn. But now, you're into something where you want to learn, but you don't want to learn nothing about no grades on, like you just said, and all that shit. So I come to a conclusion. There's a lot of high school dropouts don't want to learn nothing, and they just see something on TV and see everything on media and all that shit, and that's all they want to be. You know what I mean?
So how are you gonna
like that guy?
So how are you gonna go to the university if you don't graduate?
What's that?
How would you go to the university if you're not graduating?
No, Shawn. Did you hear what
university is the American market. I'm just saying. I'm coming with you like what you're saying.
Yeah. Conclusion: there's enough high school dropout because they don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to learn anything. Think about it. This is the new wave I'm saying now. I asked the peeps, yo, you went to school and all that, right? So how come your music is not preserved? How come it's not generated? How come you're not making me a fan? You get what I'm saying? Because you know why I'm saying this? I said this long time ago, and I meant it. Hip hop for life. All right? That means I'm a critic, and I'm gonna critique you hard. And I critique, you know what? I didn't even critique home yet. I critique east, west, south before I even came to home yet. Critique it. And when it's home, I critique even harder. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, I come to a conclusion, yeah, so a lot of high school dropouts are here because they don't want to learn nothing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of them are dropouts who want to be in the industry. Mm-hmm.
Time for the what?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and the industry is the university.
Yo, check this out. When you went to high school, you had to take history class, not true?
Yeah.
All right then, check this out then. So when you take history class, you have to learn all about certain peoples in history, and certain grades and whatever and all of that, right? So wait then. So how come what certain people look like they just fall upon the culture, right? and they're only the recent artists are, oh, this is my role model and all that. So how come when you were like wait, so you must have just got interested in the culture maybe 2-3 years ago or something like that. So when you were like maybe 10 or so, you weren't interested in none of that hip hop. No, you weren't. You weren't interested in none of that. No, you weren't. You weren't interested.
Shots fired.
Because I know that I was when I was at them age. You know, when I was introduced to hip hop, when our older brother put on some NWA on the front suit, yeah, I go, what the heck is that, guys? They're cussing and anything like that. I go, yo, well, I need to listen to some more. And then after that, yo, my ears just went, yo, it's called hip hop. Okay, we're gonna find everything in hip hop, every rap. Yo, it became an addiction, Shawn. You knew that. It became so much an addiction. I had to work in the CD store then to get even more knowledge. You get what I'm saying? So yo, so like I said again to you, a lot of these guys here drop out of high school.
And then you could blame some of the old heads. They might say, maybe they're older, the elders didn't teach them that. So we gotta think of that. We can't blame some of them.
Yeah, because it's last generation.
Some of the old heads weren't around.
Lost.
Yeah. So sometimes not the youth. Sometimes not the youth, man.
100%.
What you just said, your older brother, we said it. How much people had that? Lucky if you had that. To be listening to Public Enemy, LL Cool J. I remember that from I was 8 years old listening to all LL Cool J.
I'm gonna say this.
I
Here's
think we were one.
another thing, okay? Since we're on the topic, okay? Since you love the culture, right? I bet you could ask me how much hip hop concerts I've been to here, okay?
Ooh.
No, check this out now. If you're really, really deep in the culture, right? Yeah. I'm not talking about going to showcases, eh? I'm not talking about local showcases. I'm talking about big people that come in here and you're going
Industry.
and you're going, industry. And sometimes I come up with this comment, I haven't really been to many and all of that. That's another part of doing their history of doing your research on shit too. By seeing, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's another way, because if you're gonna be in it, you might as well live and breathe it. You get what I'm saying? If you're not gonna live and breathe it, then they're not passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, you're just treating it like a damn job. Job what you hate. So why the hell you doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's down to earth.
Too down to earth.
You got anything to say before we come off this spaceship, man?
Man, I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I get a little too deep, man.
Yeah.
But you don't know I'm the other side of down to earth, man. I'm always thinking, overthinking and all of that and shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
Big up to
episode.
them artists, man. Them real artists who can wreck a stage, control a stage, manage a stage, man. You can't mess it earn.
But as always, man, everybody subscribe. You don't know.
Subscribe, support us. We're on Patreon, everything.
Patreon and
All-
everything.
all platforms.
Blessings, my brothers.
Say the page, brother. Tell them, man.
Y'all know what it is. CMA Entertainment ATV.
You done know, man. You heard it here first. Down to Earth podcast. This is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I'll prove this message. Yes, you right.
Shawn Myrie, your host of Down to Earth Podcast. Bless up.